This is Neil's Han Dynasty. Please like, share, and subscribe. Buy yourself some silver and some platinum. Most especially platinum. It's going to be doing great things. Anyhow, and be kind, helpful, and grateful. That's not what this is about. Being kind, helpful, and grateful, it's always about that, obviously. This is another thing about Africa. Let's see here. Where is this? Put my glasses on here. Get you guys. It's the new Africa channel. Love these guys. They're a little skewed on their information. They're biased, but every new news broadcasting internet thingy is biased to their area and their point of view, and that's how it should be because that's how it's been. One day we'll have a more fair, newsworthy institutions that will actually just present us with the facts and not hire actors and whatnot. But that's another story. So anyhow, let's get back to this channel here. See what they got to say.
Niger's self-declared military administration has temporarily halted the issuance of new mining licenses, as announced by the country's Ministry of Mines. According to Reuters, the ministry initially did not specify the reason behind the suspension of licenses. However, the ministry later came out to clarify that the temporary halting of the issuance of new mining licenses is the first step in an audit of Niger's mining sector as it seeks to boost government revenue. A memo from the mining ministry, seen by various news outlets, also revealed that the country wants to take stock of existing mining licenses. We're trying to figure out who holds the mining licenses and what reforms need to be implemented in order for the state to increase its profits. Fatimata Korgum, the Deputy Secretary General at the Mining Ministry, said in a voice note shared by a junta spokesman.
Now, see, I can't blame them at all for doing that. That's actually a very good thing, because if you look at what happened in Burkina Faso with the uranium, they were getting like 80.8 of a euro per kilogram, and it was actually selling for like $250 a kilogram. But because it was a French-owned company, and well, you know how that goes. That's why they got kicked out, the coup happened, and everything else. So I think it's a real good thing they're doing this. I knew it was happening. This is the first news I've heard about it, but I knew it was happening. So let's go on.
Niger ranks as the world's 7th largest uranium producer.
Okay, Burkina Faso and Mali, they all want to form one country. That would be a pretty big deal if they did that.
Boasting Africa's highest quality uranium ores and serving as a significant exporter of uranium to Europe. France, Niger's former colonial power, stands as a prominent importer of Nigerian uranium, crucial for fueling its extensive civil nuclear sector. Despite a military coup in July 2023, major uranium mining operations in the northern region, managed by France's state-owned Orano, have continued. Additionally, the country hosts several artisanal gold mines, with Ghana's Nguvu Mining holding the sole commercial gold mine in the southwest region. According to Nigerian authorities, the mining industry, which also includes iron and gold ore, is a matter of national concern. The suspension of new mining licenses in Niger reflects a common pattern seen in countries facing sanctions and aid suspensions. The imposition of sanctions following the military coup has had severe consequences, cutting off Niger from the regional bond market and freezing its accounts at the regional central bank. Additionally, the suspension of aid from Western allies forced Niger to make significant budget cuts of up to 40% in 2023. Consequently, the military junta's decision to temporarily halt new mining licenses and conduct an audit of the sector seems to be a strategic move aimed at increasing government revenue and mitigating the challenges the country is facing. By revising mining licenses to ensure they are more favorable to the government and implementing reforms to boost profits, the junta aims to restructure the mining sector to contribute more substantially to the national budget, thereby providing the government with the financial means to operate more independently. This will make the state less dependent on external factors such as aid and generate additional funds for essential services and government operations. In a broader context, some analysts also view this move as a form of retaliation against Western sanctions, portraying it as Niger's way of asserting independence and reclaiming control over its economic destiny. By demanding more from its mineral resources, the junta aims to not only mitigate the financial fallout from sanctions, but also send a signal that the country is willing to assert its economic sovereignty, even if it means reshaping its relationship with Western powers. This approach, however, may face challenges such as potential resistance from existing mining stakeholders or international scrutiny, but experts are certain its success will depend on effective implementation and proper management of the mining sector. Your perspective matters. What do you make of the Niger junta suspending the issuance of?
Very interesting. Like I said, I knew it was going to happen. The reason why they're having that coup is because they were basically being robbed of all the profit of their natural resources while they're the ones working the property that they own as a nation and not getting paid anything for their labor or for their resource. It's like a double FU. So, yeah, no, I'm totally in support of what they're doing on there. I see what Russia's doing on there is highly intelligent, and that's investing. Investing. They see a future down there. Just wait till was it Niger, Mali, and Burkina Faso decide they want to become one country. Because right now, I think Burkina Faso is like 30th on the list of countries that mine uranium. Uh, Niger's seventh. Mali's got some. If they combine as one nation, they would probably be about the fourth or fifth largest uranium provider to the world, which would give them a whole lot of political power. That is why I believe Russia's invested in them. I would suggest other people doing their own due diligence, and I am not a financial advisor by any means, but I would suggest do your own due diligence, of course, obviously, but I would look into any kind of investment opportunity that you feel sound in making down in that area, because if you have a major world power producing change like that, and they're you can't say that it's the Communist Party of Russia. It's not the old CCP that I grew up with in the 70s and the 80s. They actually allow business to happen, so there is profit margin to be made at a base bottom line. They're restructuring all of their licensing and starting their own companies down there. It sounds like a great investment opportunity to me, but what do I know? Do your own research, but check into it. You guys have a nice night. Bye. Bye bye.